As usual, just before the release of the next generation iPhone, leaks about its updated features begin to be spread like fire. Walking in the forefront of science and technology, how can we miss this excellent opportunity? From miraculous Huaqiangbei, we got an iPhone 8 accidentally. The symbolic vertical dual camera, edge-to-edge display, hidden home button. Isn't it amazing? Bright silver rare case and frame. The visual effect can be compared to Xiaomi 6 of bright silver version. All the latest features of iPhone 8 from this iPhone 8 from Huaqiangbei version can be all found. Let's turn on and have a look at this iPhone 8. Wait a minute. Where's the edge-to-edge display which is leaked before? Then let's have a look at the phone interface. Looks good, nearly the same as iPhone. Next, the setting interface. Also looks great. It's not only like iPhone, but also fluent. Entering and checking the system information. This iOS interface is not the latest iOS 11. Not careful. Negative comment. We downloaded several testing software. IDA64, known hardware testing software. 2G RAM. MediaTek's MT6580 processor. Let's run the phone for scores. It can run up to 23483 in the Antutu benchmark. It seems a little unreasonable. Slip from button to call out. Call out the control center. Forget about it. Let's disassemble it. Long press the power button to power off the phone. The same slide to shut down as iPhone. There are two same Pentagon screws in the bottom as iPhone. Using the suction cup, we can open the phone easily. Well, when this iPhone from Huaqiangbei is entirely shown to me, there's not a ripple inside my heart. There is still a big blue mainboard, a white battery, and a Type-C flex cable. Disconnect the flex cable linked to the screen with a crowbar. The earpiece speaker is on the top of the screen. In the screen assembly, there is only a single flex cable, which integrates display and touch. The touch IC is integrated on the bottom screen flex cable, which is packed with yellow insulated rubber tape. This Kimber component is one of the black technologies of Huaqiangbei. Hidden home button. There's not a fingerprint sensor. The battery is welded onto the mainboard. This approach is a cheap copy. Wait a minute. On the mainboard, I actually see a reversed SD card slot. That's pretty good. Mainboard is flexed with large Phillips screws. There are 3 screws in total. 2 of them are under the conductive glue and screen. Remove the mounting screws from mainboard, then disconnect the link cable. This kind of plug-in link cable is actually a very outdated product. There's a link cable of volume bottom on the top. It's also a plug-in link cable. The battery is welded on the mainboard. We should use the soldering iron to disconnect the cable. The loudspeaker on the bottom is also welded on the mainboard. It also needs to be disconnected with a soldering iron. There's also a radio frequency coaxial line on the mainboard. Using tweezers to pick up, we can disconnect the cable. After removing the screws and disconnecting the cable, the mainboard can be taken off. Let's have a good look at this mainboard. The front-facing camera and light module are integrated on the top. The camera cable interface and screen cable interface are next to them. The components of the screen cable interface should be protected with a metal shield, but there's not. Next, let's take a look at the back of the mainboard. The front-facing camera and induction module are welded directly on the mainboard. The solder joints are rough and large. The purpose of this is to cut the cost of cable sand. The effective pixels of the rear camera are 12 MP. Yes, there's only one camera lens, and the other one is just decoration. Surprisingly, there are actually 4 LED flash bulbs. Is this the constant high brightness flash of Huaqiangbei? Let's turn it around again. The SoC and flash memory should be under this shield. The next button is the power button. And then down, here is the SIM card slot. Below the shield, a 3G RF power amplifier chip is encapsulated. And then the following is reversed SD card slot. This is really much better than iPhone. The tail plug cable interface is on the edge. This is a plug-in interface. There's also a power management chip on the back. Outside shield is also not present. The components are sparse on the back of mainboard. A large space is left behind. After removing the conductive adhesive from the main lens, there is a silk screen of GC8024 on the main lens. Upon checking some information, that's Galaxy Core's 8MP backside illumination sensor, which supports autofocus. Let's continue to disassemble the rest of the part. Tear the other piece of conductive glue at the bottom. Remove the 2 Phillips screws. Take down the sub-panel. The sub-panel integrates the lightning interface, microphone and antenna connection contacts. The loudspeaker can be taken down easily. The battery is directly fixed in the phone body with double-sided adhesive. After being preheated, the crowbar can be used to remove the battery. The information on the back of the battery is incomplete. After removing the shield from the mainboard, the chip on mainboard can be seen. The large one is a flash memory chip from SanDisk. Note that it shows 128 GB in the phone. But the actual capacity of this chip is only 8 GB. The following chip is SoC. MediaTek's MT65A0A. Quad-core 1.2G A7 architecture, integrated 3G baseband. It runs points over 20,000. You should have known the performance of this chip. The following is the 3G radio frequency amplifier chip. There are several chips on the back. MediaTek MT6350V. It's a matched power management chip with MT65A0A. They are a standard low-cost suite of chips that are used in emulation mobile phones. We are always looking forward to new iPhone. Hope it will be quickly and stronger, especially iPhone 8 of this year. Since Apple launches the iPhone product line, it will be a reformed product of the 10th anniversary. The new iPhone will be released in less than a month. What do you expect from the new iPhone? For more iPhone and digital product information, subscribe Spidermall. We will see you next time.